It's a cold and wet night on a Staffordshire-Derbyshire border. Steve heads out in search of a fox that's been pestering a local farm and wreaking havoc with their lambs and chickens. Tonight he's without his usual wingman, Keith Anderson, and instead has another little helper to aid his search for this vociferous vulpine, his daughter and hunting prodigy Shannon. Well, she couldn't be any worse than Keith now, could she?
Okay, we're here tonight. This is one of our foxing fields. I've just recently cut the rape, although it's absolutely bucketed down. Keith's on holiday, so my new wingman for tonight is Shannon, my daughter. So we're going to have a look around these fields and see if we can get a fox down in the rain with the NiteSite. So it's going to have its work cut out tonight, I'll tell you. But we'll give it a go.
As Steve gets set up, he lets Shannon flash the lamp across the field in search of any eyes that might be wandering about.
What you got, mate? You got eyes there. Okay, switch your lamp off, sweetheart. Switch your lamp off. Good girl.
Straight away, Shannon sees a pair glowing back at her, and the camera switches to night vision as not to spook the fox. Shannon fires at the Fox Pro caller, and Steve searches for those beady eyes through the NiteSite NS200. As the rain lashes down, it's difficult to see too far, but Steve still manages to catch a glimpse of those eyes flashing back at him, although it's tricky to make out on the camera's recording. As the Fox Pro wails out into the night, Steve doesn't take his eyes off the fox. But as the fox moves and his eyes disappear, Steve may have lost him. But he thinks of a plan. Aided by his young Padawan, he flashes a torch across the field for any signs of movement. Steve knows he's out there and soon spots him a little closer in. But the fox isn't walking in their direction, and his body turns away and his eyes disappear. Despite Shannon's best efforts, the fox is highly suspicious of the call. Steve needs another plan and decides to go back to basics. He uses his hand to call, and straight away the fox is interested again. His eyes glowing in the dark like two shiny disco balls. The fox looks right at them. As Steve prepares for a shot, he needs to keep the fox's attention. Wildy's got him just where he wants him.
He ain't moving now.
Steve's confident it's a good shot.
Right, what we're going to do now, put your torch on, see if you can see him on the ground. Just have a scan around. I'm pretty sure it sounded like a definite hit. I've never seen no eyes move, have we? No. Right, we're going to walk up to where he was, so come back to where he was, to the right, to the right, to the right, to the right, that's it. Yeah. Whoa, that's where he is. Okay, keep your torch on. I'm going to walk up to him now, yeah? Yeah. And follow the shot up. Okay, come on then.
And sure enough, as they trek across the field in the pouring rain, they find their quarry.
Okay, we managed to pick up a pair of eyes, and we've squeaked him in. And we've taken the shot. It's not the clearest shot because the drizzle was hampering the vision quite a bit, but made a good shot. We hit him in the top of the shoulders, and it certainly finished his night out. So another one in the bag. It was a good night, so we're pleased with that. And now we're going to go and try and get dry, I think. Grand job. Okay, we've just walked back to the truck. The rain's coming down. We've strode it out all the way back here. It was about 187 strides. In these conditions with the NiteSite, we're pretty impressed with that. It's Shannon's first night out lamping because Killer's away in the sunshine, sunning himself. In fact, we didn't think there was that much sun, but obviously there is. But like I say, it's Shannon's first night out. We came into the field and we picked a set of eyes up. I give Shannon the squeaker box. She put it on for a bit. It attracted him, but her, it's a vixen. And she sat in the middle of the field and she wasn't really taking much notice. As we could see, the eyes kept looking back at her. She wasn't really going anywhere, and there was a good backdrop, so decided to take the shot. And like I say, it was about 187 strides on it on the back, 67, 87. And we hit the top of the shoulders. It was dead as a stone. We're right happy. It's been another good night, apart from the weather, so we're really, really pleased. The NiteSite was fantastic again. You could see the movement of the fox, you could see it was stationary, you could see it rocking his head from side to side when she was having a look, when she wasn't having a look, her eyes shining back at it. Yeah, you could just make the outline out in the weather. Like I said, we've used a NiteSite for quite a bit. If it wasn't raining, you'd have picked her out no problem at all. But even in these conditions, they say it goes to 200 yards. Well, I'd say you'd be able to see it further than that. It was fantastic, really. We're dead chuffed. And Shannon enjoyed the stalk as well, because she could see everything through the viewfinder stood on my shoulder. So she's enjoyed it, I've enjoyed it. I think it's beer o'clock.
To find out more about the NiteSite NS200, visit nitesite.co.uk. Subscribe to Team Wild TV for the best hunting, gear, airgun and now bow hunting videos on YouTube.